This week we are comparing the TaylorMade P790 against the new Mizuno Pro M15. So two irons that sit in this hollow body category, two irons that are very premium and really sit at the top of this category. If you are a 5 handicapper up to sort of 18, then most likely you are going to sit in this category. So stay tuned till the end, let's see which one comes out on top. And really what we're looking for in this type of category, we're trying to combine lots of different elements, okay? So we're trying to combine looks, we're trying to combine distance, dispersion, feel, forgiveness. There's quite a lot in this category that we're looking for, and it has become a very popular category in recent years. So looks wise, well, they both look great. You know how popular this P790 is. But from a looks point of view, I'm going to give this a point to the Mizuno. I think this M15 looks fantastic, it really does. It looks nice and clean on the eye. Not that the 790 doesn't, I just think with its kind of simplicity, with its sort of classic look, I do think the Mizuno looks better, certainly from behind anyway. If we were to sort of look down in the sort of playing position, not a lot in it. Again, the Mizuno probably just edges it a little bit in terms of aesthetics, but not a lot. Now we're going to do a head-to-head. There's 1 degree difference, so 30 degrees with the TaylorMade, 29 degrees with this Mizuno. So we might see a slight difference in ball speed and distance, but hopefully we can make an overall judgment to see which one comes out on top. So stay till the end, let's see which one wins this battle. So starting with this ever so popular P790, 5th iteration now of this head. And it's been so good. It's continually one of the best products, one of the best irons that I sell. And yeah, it seems to hit all the elements that we're talking about. Certainly looks wise, I know Mizuno is nicer looking in my mind, but again, this does look stunning. Very premium. In at the golf ball, it's just got a nice balance between looks and forgiveness. Looks very nice, but it doesn't look too hard to hit. Yeah, nice opener there to begin with. Yeah, love that. 7 feet offline, decent spin number, 5,300, 122 ball speed. Yeah, happy with all that. Just a little bit off the bottom there with that one. But again, the forgiveness is there in this type of golf club. That felt great, that one. Very nice. Yeah, I love that. Good ball speed there, 123. Good carry, 181, finishing at 187. So they are going about 10 yards longer than my normal 7-iron because of the tech, because of the loft as well. Yeah, that felt really nice. Yeah, feels so solid. Every time I hit this iron, I just love it. It feels really nice to hit. You could argue the spin's a little bit low there, 4,500, but still stopping within 9 yards, so not too bad. Yeah, pretty good again. Again, so it is a forged head, so you're gonna get nice feel. You do find on these hollow bodied irons that they are a little bit clicky. You know, they're not like a blade or a CB iron. You know, it is, you know, this hollow body category, you're gonna get a little bit of a click off it, which I am feeling. Yeah, love that. Really good. Yeah, very consistent so far. Yeah, that's 8 pretty solid shots there, fairly representative of my game, pretty decent really. It felt great, it really did. Every time, as I said, every single time I test this iron, it never fails, you know. Again, just to give you some base numbers before we hit the Mizuno, in and around 5,000. It's always going to be a little bit low down, purely down to the loft. Good ball speed, averaging 121.6 there, ball speed, which is pretty good. Average carry 177, average total 185. So some pretty solid numbers there. So now into this Mizuno Pro M15. Again, I think Mizuno have done a great job. I think that 245 was a brilliant iron that it's replaced. In terms of improving upon that, well, it was going to be hard because that was such a good iron. But again, for me, looks wise, looked really good. And initial testing has been good as well. Again, just a reminder, 1 degree stronger. Let's see how this performs compared to the P790. Pretty good. Quite a different feel and sound. Feels a bit softer, which I prefer. Not as clicky as the 790. Yeah, I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but it is quite a bit softer. Certainly sound-wise, it's not as clicky, is it? Good hit, just pulled it a touch. But yeah, feels really, really good. Really like it. And again, they released this alongside that M13, bit smaller head to replace that 243. But this M15, it does feel really nice. I think probably the only drawback, you know, you look at how nice this iron looks, and I think the player that is looking at this iron might be put off. If you're maybe above 12 handicap or above 10 handicap, you might look at it and think, it almost looks a bit too much like a blade, but it's just because it is so well designed. It is still quite forgiving. Now I've only hit 4 shots so far, but I actually think I'm not hitting it as well as the TaylorMade. Let's keep hitting. Better one. Yeah, that was the best shot. Yeah, those last two were pretty solid hits there. Again, I don't think it'd be uncommon to see a combo set, M13, M15. I think this could work well in perhaps a longer iron for your better golfer. Okay, let's just try one more with this M15. Very good. Yeah, that's really going to be a close call, that one. I think looks and feel and sound, Mizuno wins for me. Performance, I'm not sure. I think it's going to be close because to me, the P790 felt a bit more consistent. I could be wrong. Let's initially take a look at that dispersion. Okay, so looking at this dispersion, we've got the white P790, orange in the M15. With the P790 there, there's certainly 5 shots very tightly packed together, if you like. And then the other 3 a bit spread out. M15, there's 1 far right, 1 long left. I think I'm going to go P790, but in truth, I don't think there's much in it. Certainly with that M15, I like the front to back. You know, that front to back's great, isn't it? You know, you look at that, apart from that 1 far right. Yeah, I'm actually going to go draw there on the dispersion. I think it's too close to call. Let's look at the numbers. Let's see if they can tell us any more. Okay, so working across from left to right, we've got Mizuno at the top, TaylorMade at the bottom. Club speed similar, isn't it? Around about 85. Ball speed a bit more off the P790. That's quite interesting. Again, 1 degree weaker, but I'm getting, you know, 1.5 miles an hour quicker ball speed out of the 790. Launch angle similar. Spin pretty similar really, slightly more with the M15, but not a lot. Overall height exactly the same. And distance, 174 for 182 with the Mizuno, 177 for 185 with the TaylorMade. With that side, plus or minus 36 feet with the Mizuno, plus or minus 30 feet with the TaylorMade. So it was a close call, guys. I think the dispersion was very similar, but with a bit more ball speed, a little bit more distance, for me, I'm going to have to go with the TaylorMade P790. This is always a tough iron to knock off its perch in the hollow body category. If you did enjoy it, guys, please like and subscribe. I'll look forward to seeing you again very soon.